afternoon, Gemini. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we're doing that timeless month ahead reading update for you. So what that means, Gemini, is at the time of viewing this video, whether your sun, moon, Venus, or rising, well, something should resonate for you. So what I'd like you to do is use that intuition of yours, Gemini. Only focus on those things that actually do resonate. Anything else, just leave it for another, okay? Let's get started. Today I'm going to use the Chris Ann, the Light Seers Tarot deck to do a Celtic Cross spread for the month ahead, as well as I'll then use the Chris Ann Muse Tarot deck, pull 4 cards for each of the weeks in the month ahead, and then clarify with the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck, tease out a lot more details for you. Then we'll pull 3 oracle cards, one from the Aweni D's Oracle deck, one from the Shaman Dream Oracle deck, and 1 Moonology card too. So let's get started. We're packing a lot into this month ahead reading. At the beginning here, the main objective of the month ahead is the 7 of Cups. The challenge for you, Gemini, is the 2 of Swords. Now, the recent past, we have the Knight of Cups in play. We have your conscious thoughts here, the Queen of Wands. Your subconscious thoughts are the 9 of Wands. And progressing forward into the rest of the month ahead is the 9 of Cups. Now, how you see yourself, how others see you, as well as we have your hopes, fears, and dreams, and the final outcome for the month ahead. All right, let's go ahead and focus in here at the very beginning, the objective. You're undecided and you're confused is what the main objective is. You're trying to make a decision. You've got multiple choices in the month ahead here. You got so many options. You just don't know which is going to be the right decision to make or what choice is the right choice. It does have you all up in your head, and it seems to be what your challenge is this month, the 2 of Swords. You are really trying to look at things practical and logically to make this decision, but that is your challenge. You are challenged to make this decision. You have to make it. It is concise and clear that it is a decision that needs to be made, but you need to rip off that blindfold. You put the blindfold on thinking, well, maybe it'll be easier to make it from, just based on logic and practicality, and that way you protect your heart here, Gemini. But I'll be honest, you need to balance things out. You need to make a balanced decision here, and that does include putting your heart and feelings into it. So rip off that blindfold and look at things realistically, truly look at it, not just, have that balance of emotion and that balance of logic and practicality. You're Gemini. You got the both twin thing going on there, so you make use of it, a balance. Now, also, recent past, Gemini, we have the Knight of Cups energy here. There was a romantic love offer coming in at you. There was someone new and some watery characteristics maybe within the sign as well, like Cancer, Scorpio, Piscean characteristics of compassionate, affectionate, loving, understanding. It's a very romantic card in play, and that was the recent, but that is probably what's brought you to this point that you got more than one choice here, and you're a little undecided, Gemini. So in your conscious thoughts, we have the Queen of Wands energy. Queen of Wands is all about those fiery signs like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming out. Those characteristics of Queen of Wands is very creative. She's passionate. She's inspiring, motivational, charming, charismatic. And now, regardless of the gender on this card, this is that feminine energy coming out. So whether you're male or female, this is masculine, feminine energy we're talking about here in tarot. It's gender neutral. So this feminine, passionate, attractive, charming energy is coming out. And like I say consciously, you could actually be exhibiting these characteristics yourself. It could be within your natal chart or in the others who recently sent this love offer to you. Now, you also have subconsciously is the 9 of Wands energy. 9 of Wands is setting boundaries, creating a fence, trying to protect yourself here. The Wounded Warrior card comes a thing, but as you can see here, you're not looking so wounded. You're looking determined to keep others out and not let any emotions out, keep keep everyone out and not let anybody into your own little uh, subconscious thoughts and ideals and what goes on there. A boundary has been set. Now, the only problem here you got to be careful about is self imprisonment. And you may not be consciously aware that you're almost imprisoning, setting boundaries up for yourself more so than others. And this is the subconscious. This is the, like I said, the conscious is like the alpha, alpha level of state of awakeness. And you consciously understand, oh yeah, I'm a joy. Look at this. I'm inspired. I'm passionate. Things are wonderful. It's a, creative energy, motivated, inspired. But subconsciously, yeah, you're a little defensive here. So Gemini, subconsciously, your image is worth 1,000 words. So when you get into those beta theta states, and you're more open to communicating via pictures to the universe, and then vice versa, that the image is worth 1,000 words. So you could sit here and have to say 1,000 words consciously to manifest things with the universe, where just one picture, all of a sudden, boom, it's received, and all of a sudden, universe saying, okay, they don't want to let anybody in. Well, this pass, don't want to let anybody in. This person can't enter. So this is the image, or this is what you're sending to the universe, that you want to be walled off. You're self-sabotaging yourself here, Gemini. So to break this cycle, you got to really make this decision. I think you do. You never really make the wrong decision. You're still on each individual has their own unique path going forward. So you may take a shorter route by a certain decision and a longer route, but you're still going to meet on your destined path one way or another. It's just different journeys to get to point A to point B. So that's what's happening here. Now you do have the final going into the rest of the month forward. Nine of Cups energy here. This is a self-empowering. Look at that. Just the freedom, self-empowerment, self-confidence is, your confidence is boosted. Your self-esteem is boosted. You're feeling empowered to take on things. And so we go from the Seven of Cups of being confused and undecided to the empowered, confident, boosted Nine of Cups, feeling that pride and making that decision, because that's what's happening. You make that decision, wow, it's going to just take off for you. You're going to be proud of yourself. You're going to feel confident in moving forward even further in the month. Now, how you see yourself currently? Well, you see yourself, you're having patience, you're committed and dedicated to planting the seed. You're working towards making that solid, stable foundation and securing a healthy plant that withstand the storms, So you are seeing yourself just someone who's committed and dedicated to follow through and have that patience to do so. How others are seeing you, they're seeing you clutching your purse a little bit here. They see you as holding on tight to something, that you're stuck, you're holding on tight. And that could be because you've been sitting here being undecided, unable to make a decision in the month ahead. And so they may be seeing you just holding on tight to, well, your own, fence. They may be tapping in more so to your subconscious restraint and boundaries than you are. So they're definitely seeing you just, holding back. And your hopes, fears, and dreams is Two of Pentacles. So hopes and fears for Two of Pentacles obviously is, being able to keep everything up in the air, balancing act and play, just, being able to do it all and, make things, not have to make a decision, just keep multiple things going at the same time is what your hopes are, that you have the energy and, can just keep it doing it. The fear is that, well, you're not going to be able to keep it up. It's all going to come falling down, and you're going to have to make a decision. So once again, decisions are at play here for you, and it's falling into not only your hopes and fears, or your hopes and dreams, but your fears as well, element. Now the final outcome, well, there's that Strength card for you. Look at that, Gemini. Now Gemini, this Chris Ann Light Seers Tarot deck, Notice the strength card's a little bit different. You don't have that separate lion and the girl here. This is recognizing that we all have that beast within that needs to be tamed. And that's what's coming to play here is you finding the strength, the courage to tame that beast. And I am seeing that beast as this boundary, this, just, you put up a fence trying to protect yourself as others, it's a cage. You got your beast caged, but it's not helpful. You need to tame the beast, come out like step forward in that lamb energy almost. Step forward with faith that you're going to have the courage and strength to move forward and make that decision because it is going to empower you greatly here. Now, let's go ahead and move this to the side here. And we're going to use the Chris Ann Muse Tarot deck. And I'm going to pull 4 cards, 1 card for each week in the month ahead here. And then we'll come back and clarify with the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. 3 cards for each of these. So let's go ahead and pull 1 card for the first week in the month ahead. And, stick in there. Up, you have the Queen of Voices coming out. And second week, we have the Page of Materials. Third week, we have the 9 of Materials, and the final week, Page of Inspiration. All right, we're going to move that deck aside and grab the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Let's go here to the week 1, that Queen of Voices energy. Now, that Queen of Voices is very similar to the Queen of Swords in a tarot deck. Queen of Voices is all about she's almost known as the Ice Queen because she can be very critical at times, but she's all about not easily being deceived and definitely wanting to cut the BS out of her life. So she's definitely going through, looking at things practically, logically, and just slicing her sword and cutting stuff out, or, just really, cleaning house is what they call it. So the Queen of Voices is here. Now that's got those air quality signs though. This could definitely be regarding you using those characteristics, but it does come in with the Gemini definitely coming out here for you. So Queen of Voices definitely pulling out that Gemini energy for you. And, wanting to look at things practically, logically, not so much emotionally involved here, but definitely spotting the red flags and cutting that BS out. So clarify that. Yeah, we got that 9 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, as well as the 8 of Wands coming out here. So yeah, you're feeling really independent. You got your freedom. You can handle things all on your own. You don't need anybody else's help. Now, regardless if you may want it, but you're not needing it. And I think that's kind of the crux that you're bearing here in the first week, especially with the recent love offer coming towards your romantic love offer. But maybe you looked at upon it as it was a small token of affection and not actually that knight rushing into you with this romance. You may have been considering and looking at it in a different light. That is just a small little affection, a token, a gift of, compassion, understanding. But you definitely, you got the messages going back and forth. Maybe you being a little bit logical, practical, talking to this little water sign here. It may be a more youthful energy, maybe someone younger than you. But this youthful energy has a water quality signs there as well, Gemini. There's Cancer, Scorpio, Piscean characteristics coming out with that little Page of Cups there, Page of Cups. So you may be looking at that, but just definitely trying to spot the flags, whether they're green or red, and perhaps you're looking at it as, it's just not a big deal anymore. It's just a small little token of affection and love, not a big old deal. But let's go ahead and see, because we do have the Page of Materials coming out in the second week in the month ahead here. Gemini, Page of Materials. This is that youthful energy once again, but this one is coming regarding a beginning of a new opportunity, a developing opportunity presenting itself to you. Something in the physical 3D realm. It's in the beginning stages here, and it's presenting it as a message towards you about this developing, and it could be, a promotion that's being developed, or a new job offer you're looking into, a new home prospect, a car, a new investment or contract, anything like that in the physical world. But it's a new developing opportunity that is coming towards you, you know, as well. So let's see what the possibilities are here. Well, we do have in a clarification, we have the Six of Cups. So this is about reminiscing nostalgia about the past. So there is some past information and perhaps regarding a past Tower episode coming into play here. This Tower energy is, you know, it shakes things up. It's unexpected surprises, shake things up. And it does it as it is an opportunity when you're going to get ready to start a new beginning. You need to shake things up with these Tower moments, just to shake free anything that isn't securely attached. And sure, and that way you can shore up your foundation, secure your tower before moving on and expanding or adding on to it. Right here, the Knight of Pentacles. So apparently you are using, you know, things are this development, this new opportunity. You see it right here, the Page of Pentacles, or the Knight of Pentacles here, with the Page of Materials. It is it is a really slow process. It is like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And you may be at times wondering, is this even moving? Is anything happening here with this new opportunity? It is. It's slowly progressing forward. It's just everything, you know, all the I's are getting dotted, all the T's getting crossed, and it's in a development stage here with that Page of Materials. So but it is something that is familiar because it is, you got that past nostalgia. So there is some familiarity regarding this new opportunity coming forward. Now we do have that Nine of Materials here. Now the Nine of Materials in the 3rd week, this is that independence. That's that freedom I told you about. Your feeling of independence, freedom. You can do anything, you know, you take care of it all. You know, the world is just at your fingertips and all on your own. You don't need anybody there to assist you. You're just making it happen. And you're quite savvy. It's almost the pre-Empress card. Consider that, because it is, you know, just that savvy independence and able to can do is very abundant as well. It comes in, and that's because you're savvy with a budget. So Gemini, clarifying that, we have we have Temperance coming out. We have the Page of Wands as well as the Hermit here. So once again, we have Temperance here. This is about doing things in moderation. Take the time to balance out. Notice the Two of Cups here. Now, this could be balancing out your own emotions in equal cups, but a lot of times it is with a significant other, because you have Two of Cups and you're trying to get the balance. Use moderation, take your time, balancing things out first, as well as testing deeper emotions, a little bit deeper feeling there coming out. And some of that you may have deeper conversations, emotional conversations coming up, because you are having a spiritual enlightenment. You're discovering your one unique soul path, your journey forward. It's cautious. I mean, obviously, we got that Knight of Pentacles back there, taking things cautiously, slow steps, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And that's because that light, you know, your inner light, it does shine a light on your path forward, but you're not necessarily seeing that full journey all the way to the end. So you're timidly taking those steps forward. And as you do take those steps, the baby steps, that light shines ahead and it keeps enlightening you, guiding you forward, pulling you forward into the future, progressing. Now, the Page of Wands is here. Page of Wands energy is a good news. It's a new project, new something that's going to inspire you, get you motivated, ignite your passion. It's a message that is good news coming your way of a new endeavor, a task, and it is in regards to why you're feeling like you got in the week 3, you're feeling very independent. You're starting to feel freedom coming the way. So I dare say that is part and parcel, like I said, with you going within to tap into your inner light to know how to make that decision in the month ahead. Like I said, you're having that confusion there. Now, the page of inspiration, we had it there on week 3 as part of that good news message coming in. Well, here it is, page of inspiration. Once again, it is definitely about this message coming in that's igniting you. It's lighting you on fire. You're motivated, you're inspired. It is just good news coming in. And now, the thing is, you got to make sure even with this good news and this muse, the page of inspiration is a little bit different. It is definitely kind of a message that's got a lot of energy to it. It's got a lot of passion and excitement. It could almost be like lighting a fuse sometimes in that respect, especially with this devil energy coming out. Now, the one thing to always remember, and I always say it, is when the devil energy comes into a reading, it is usually only showing up because you're getting ready, you're going on the right track, the right path, and you're getting ready to level up. And that's when this devil energy comes in as well. We already seen the tower show up last week in the 3rd week. Now you got this devil energy showing up. So he's definitely concerned that you're getting ready to, you're moving ahead, you're leveling up, and he's losing control. So the inner critic is going to show up, and he will use facts, he'll use logic on you and make it seem very sincere, but avoid the negativity. Just recognize, say thank you for telling me I'm on the right path, but no thanks on the advice. Because he's going to point out, oh, you're all alone, this independence, you're isolated, you're all alone, left out in the cold, no one's going to help you. You're going to suffer, you don't have enough, you're going to feel that scarcity, that lack. No, don't listen to that devil energy, Gemini. Right there, this 5 of Pentacles is all about change, and a change is occurring, not leaving you lonely. This is a change about you observing and taking recognition. There is encouragement, support around. You just got to ask for it. And that's the change within you. Now, this King of Swords energy is here as well. We had the Queen of Swords or the Queen of Voices in the beginning of the month. And now we have the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is bringing about this balance for you, Gemini. That energy with, it has... To be honest, we got the Queen of Voices there. You cutting out things. The King of Swords energy could be somebody coming in, and it could have the similar air qualities and characteristics within them. Another Gemini, Libra, I believe Aquarius. Yes, Aquarius air coming in. Coming in, trying to use facts and practicality, logic. And a lot of times that can be that devil energy and talking towards you to distract you from this new task, this new project, this new endeavor that's got you excited and ready to continue and go forward. That's boosting your self-esteem, your confidence into this independence and feeling free. But yeah, you have this King of Swords entering in the final month here, and I'm not saying the king, you can change out the genders as well, but this masculine King of Swords energy, he's trying to make decisions, and he's using the facts, the logic, research, and practicality information from a negative standpoint. So take that in regard, and like I said, you may feel like you're all alone if you're, wanting to leave this energy behind, but you're not. You do still have this King of Swords energy individual who's available to help you. You can see they're even going towards it. Just don't let the facts, though, and this negativity speak through them as well as your inner voice, because this is looking like this endeavor is a good thing for you. It's coming up throughout the readings. It's what's going to boost your confidence and self-esteem greatly in the month ahead here. All righty, let's move this aside as well now. And Gemini, we're moving on to the Oracle. So if you don't want to hear that, you can stay to listen to them because they do help wrap up this whole reading and make it more beneficial. But right now, tarot reading's done. So if you like it or if it's just entertaining, hit that like button down below. And I don't think I've been saying it, but if you're new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button too. All right, let's get started on the Ewinides here. Now, the Ewinides is that Welsh Celtic mystical deck, and it just offers an awesome affirmation for you to focus on and contemplate upon in your month ahead. And you got the happiness one. Look at that, Gemini. I give myself permission to be happy. I spread my wings and sing a song of joy. Yeah. Well, Gemini, the bluebird is one of the most peaceful of all birds. So the bluebird asks you not to get so caught up in everyday living that you forget to take time out to just simply enjoy yourself. It is a symbol of joy and cheerfulness as well. So the bluebird is associated with the throat chakra and creative expression. So it is content. It is content and joyful in the simplest things in life. So the bluebird teaches you how to walk in peace, Gemini, and live your life from a place of inner calm and joy, as well as you're asked to remember, Gemini, that you are born to happiness and fulfillment, and that happiness is not as rare as it sometimes seems. All right, let's go ahead and grab you a Shaman Dream Oracle card as well for the month ahead here. Gemini, your Shaman Dream Oracle card is repairing the veil. This is all about forgiveness. So I dare say, there could be this apology coming from this youthful Page of Cups in the first week ahead as well. So you may want to forgive whoever is bringing that forth, but this is about repairing that veil, because it is what goes around comes around, that karma of abundance. So repairing things. Also, the number on this card is 45. If you go onto the Google search engine, in that little search engine box, and type in angel number, meaning 45, and you'll get an additional angelic message for your month ahead as well. 45. Now, 45 does work into 9 numerologically, and 9, well, that once again, we had that 9 of materials, that was independence, the 9 of cups, re-emphasizing your confidence, your boosted self-esteem, the empowerment of it all. And so go ahead and check on that and repair that veil. That way you don't overthink things as well. You don't want to be overthinking things. Let's pull you one numerology card for the month ahead here. All right, Gemini, we have faith in your dreams. So this card, waxing crescent moon, have faith in your dreams. I'm actually going to read the full text from the guidebook, because they do offer the alternatives. They offer the alternatives as well that are not necessarily in there. Oh, wait, this must be at the front. I'm sorry. Let me go this way. Thank you. There. All right, Gemini. Don't give up. That's what it's all about. Yeah, don't give up. The situation you're actually asking about is still taking shape, Gemini. So you're nowhere near the end of the story, so to speak. So whatever is happening now, Gemini, is just one little step along the way. As they say in the self-help classics, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, well, it's not the end. Now, however, that waxing crescent moon card is a reminder, Gemini, that you must still keep working towards whatever it is that you want. If you can't take the practical steps, spend time actually meditating on the question you're asking about, and allow your higher self, Gemini, to download information for you in your next best step. Now, overall, this card actually suggests there is every reason to be hopeful for a very positive outcome to the situation you're asking about. So just keep the faith here, Gemini. Now, to attune to this moon card, I am focused on what I want. Additional meanings for this card. Gemini, just because you can't see your dreams, it doesn't mean they're not manifesting. As well as don't look back, Gemini. Just stay focused on moving forwards. Be patient as the events unfold. And finally, dig a little deeper to find more courage. We did have that right here. Just dig a little deeper. All right. I do hope something resonated for you today, for the month ahead, I guess. And we'll catch you next time, Gemini. Bye.